Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Play The Sims 3 Dragon Valley. This is part 1, obviously. This is the first one. And, basically, I'm pretty jazzed about this. Usually I don't go into the whole fantasy, Renaissance, medieval thing. It's not my jazz, although I do love me some Game of Thrones and certain fantasy type things. I don't know. I'm pretty excited about this. But, yeah. So basically, let's get started. As you can see, the Weatherstone thing is showing up. That's actually kind of annoying. I might delete it, because I never use the Weatherstone. But who knows? Maybe we could here. Oh, I thought my game was lagging. It's not. So, this world is currently on the Sims 3 store. You can buy a standard version or a gold version. It will be available in stores on June 6th. And you actually have to pay for it outright using cash. Like, you can't buy sim points and then use sim points to pay for this world, because there's a legal thing where they can't sell it in stores for real money if they're not selling it for real money online. I don't know the true specifics of it. I really should look it up just so I can give you a better description, but that's why. The gold version comes with the Celtic Lands bonus, and I don't know if I put that down. I don't know if it's already in the world or what, but I think it's a little park or something. Oh wow, I am just really not on my game. I'll make sure that I have everything all settled for next time, and I'll put the stuff in the description and a link and all of that information. And then it also comes with 1900 sim points, which you can use for whatever you want, but it's sort of meant to allow you to pick up a venue that goes with this world, which is the Renaissance Fair, which comes with the archery skill object, and also the violins, which I'm super excited about because I love violins. And that's $35 after tax. I think it's like $37.58. I believe. And, you know, I'm not even, at the moment, I haven't looked around the world enough to go into whether or not I think the price is fair or not. I really need to look around. I know they've been working on this world a long time. I know that the premium items that come with this world and that venue are, you know, really, really nice. So I'm kind of excited to see what happens there. The standard version is $25 and does not come with the points for the venue, although it does come with a bonus 100 points. It also does not come with the Black Dragon. Well, actually, hang on a second. It doesn't come with the Celtic Lands. The Black Dragon, you have to have the world and that I don't know if it's a fair, it's a Renaissance festival, but I don't know if it actually counts as a festival lot. I don't think so. I think it just counts as a small park. Yeah. But the festival, well, we'll call it the fair. The fair, if you have that as well as the world, it unlocks the Black Dragon for you. So there you have it. It's kind of like the Weatherstone, where if you had Seasons and Supernatural, you unlocked the Weatherstone. It's pretty much the same thing. I gotta apologize. This is like, it's really, really late, and I just want to get this out, and I'm really excited to play in this world. So we'll actually take a quick look at the world itself. Here's the family. We'll get into that later. And this is their little house, which we will also get into later. I love that there's a little roof decoration. This is an inexpensive house. It's very cute, very tiny. It's like 1 p.m., so this is your afternoon sun in Dragon Valley. It's, you know, lots of trees, and they're pretty they're chunky trees. They're significant in size. I think that the water features throughout the world are really lovely. I'm currently not panning out yet just because the music gets really, really loud. It's fine for you. I can adjust the volume after the fact, but for me, it's actually really distracting. But you know what? We'll just deal with it. Okay. So there are a bunch of reviews out there, which I would say I'm going to do a separate part. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a separate part which will cover the build by objects and things like that. We'll take a closer look at them, but and also cast. But at the moment, we're not going to really go into that too much. My Sims, I'm going to redress them later, but for right now, I just want to, like I said, I just want to get this out there and get it started because I'm excited to see the world and play in it, and I know that you guys are all kind of excited to see it too. So yes, there are a lot of reviews out there. I highly recommend that you go check out like the more in-depth reviews and things like that, but I will cover a bunch of it. I promise I will. Oh boy. Okay. So we are in the middle of town and you should have seen the flyover in the intro. You will have seen the flyover. And over here is really kind of cool because much like, what is it? My brain right now. Much like Aurora Skies, they've done a lot of, and even Monte Vista, there's a good deal more topographical detail where you have, up here you have just these large outcroppings, and it's a very large world. It's spread out quite a bit. It didn't look at first like there were a lot of lots, but there are a fair amount of lots and a good deal of like flat land where you can add more lots. Because the problem with Monte Vista, it was actually very difficult to add lots, and Aurora Skies was so small that it was additionally difficult to add lots. But I'm particularly drawn to this over here because like I just love the concept of having these shoals and things like that. The water is this beautiful steely gray. There's this really cool lighthouse out here. Everybody's talking about this lighthouse. This lighthouse is friggin' sweet. I really, really like it. It's pretty cool. And let's go up here. So yeah, you have these little islands. You can swim out here. I mean, Sims can swim out here. And I'm assuming that later, once you have boats and whatnot, you'll be able to, from Island Paradise. Although, I don't know if you're going to be able to use those in the regular worlds, but I'm sure you'll be able to use them within the confines of the actual world map box. You should be able to, but don't. Oh, I'm so sorry, my phone went off. Oh, God. But don't actually quote me on that, because I could be completely wrong. But you should be able to at least swim out to these islands, and then there's a bridge out here. Again, you have some shoals, these hills up here. It's really lovely. It evokes a sense of of Celtic lands, Ireland, Wales. It's got just like tremendous number of beaches and things like that. I really love that there's a path cut into the mountains so that you can come up here and like come down here, actually up here. Wow. So you can go down here and actually see this beach. I'm thinking I'll probably throw some parties out here or whatever. It's really, really cool. Let's see what else there is. I'm discovering this as you are. I haven't really taken too much of a look around. I haven't even really watched that much in the way of reviews and things like that, but I have seen a few things, and it's looking really neat so far. This is just fantastic. They did a great job with sculpting the land. It's not easy. And I think, like I said, it is so large that there is plenty of potential to put down new lots. Of course, like I said, in the hilled areas, it can be more difficult. And there are all these, like, walls out here separating things, and I sound like such a dork right now, but I don't know. I really, really like it. And then, of course, there are they're painted on using terrain paint, but it almost feels like etching or you know, like that stone art and all of that, and they're around. And you have this, what is that called? Yeah, it's not coming to me, but it's a Celtic symbol. It's not the knot. That looks totally different, but what are you gonna do? I put down the festival lot over here, which we will come check out, and as you can see, there's lots of neat little things. I wish you could joust or something like that. That'd be pretty sweet. But you can't, alas. And let's see, over here is, where is it? Here's the archery area. I guess area, yeah. Archery field, I guess. I don't know. I am having difficulty remembering terminology right now. Hot mess, I'm telling you. Yeah, so I'm really excited to try this too. It looks like a bunch of these pieces move. It looks like there are definitely some machinations going on here as opposed to it just being like one steady thing. And I love the apple and the frowny, scared face on the little straw man. And this is going to be a really cool world, I think. And I know they put a lot of work into it. And of course, we'll have to look at things critically. There may be issues. Who knows? There may be some things we don't like, but I'm pretty excited so far. The house itself came with an egg, which I thought was neat because we need to save our money. Definitely. And it's pre-decorated. I just kind of left everything as it was. These are sisters, and they're going to be sharing a bed. They have 5,840 simoleons, but they're trying to save up. And right now, our one sister, Sarah, is pregnant, so we will need to invest in the proper accoutrement for an infant. And as you can see, they have their Philosopher's Stone, which they brought with them. Now here's the story of our lovely ladies, I guess. They are, I'm such a spaz right now. They are sisters, like I said, and they are actually currently in Dragon Valley because their brother lives here. And their brother is married. They haven't met his wife yet, and he's exceptionally wealthy. But they kind of get along with him, but they don't have a great relationship. And he's a distant friend. Yeah, I mean, they haven't seen each other in a long time. He's not a very kind person. He's pretty mean in general, and he doesn't like children. So when he heard that Sarah was pregnant, they came here because they need his help. But when he heard that Sarah was pregnant, he said, no, you can come here, we can chat, and maybe you can move in later, but I don't want to live with you while you're pregnant, and I most definitely don't want to live with an infant or a toddler. And he was like, so let's talk about this again later. So essentially they took what money they had and they moved into this shack, but they didn't move in here alone. They moved in with Sarah's husband, Reese. And it's actually kind of sad because, oh, that's her brother. Yeah. Let's see, Sarah. It's not showing up actually, which is weird. She lost her husband. They moved here. The three of them. Well, four if you count the baby, but she's not very far along. So they moved here, and basically, he knew they needed money. He was a decently skilled witch, and he had managed to squirrel away, I'd say. He'd managed to sort of snag his family's Philosopher's Stone and bring it with them. And the problem being that he was like, okay, I've got a bunch of these poison apples I've made and all of that. I'm just going to transmute them into gold. So he starts transmuting them into gold, and he was overzealous, made a bunch of gold, never sold it, so they don't have any money from it. And he ended up dying because, he depleted his magic reserves and was sadly transmuted into gold himself. Now, Sarah she could have left his remains here and had this golden statue, and wherever she went she could have it, but she didn't feel like that was right. She wanted to let him go. So as sad as she is, she knows it's time to move on. She has her sister. She hopefully will have a bigger, better place to live pretty soon, eventually, who knows. And ultimately, that's all she can really hope for. That's all she can really do. So that's where we are. Now, the reason that they had to leave where they were originally from, which is not far from here, their village was hit by a massive plague. And the thought amongst all of them was basically, okay, you're pregnant, none of us want to die, let's get out. Let's just leave. We can go to Dragon Valley where Vince is, and that'll be that. But unfortunately, things just don't always work out the way you plan. So, There you go. Now, one thing I wanted to say about for a starter house, this is pretty big. And aside from that, I love the angles. I don't know if you've ever, seen, if you watch regularly, you've seen some of the lots I've built. I like putting angles in my buildings. And I feel like this one, for a starter house, a really inexpensive 1-bedroom starter house, I feel like it has a lot of personality, even with, the drab walls and things like that. I'm actually really kind of excited to see what the bigger houses look like and all of that. But the house that that Vince is living in is one that I actually built, so that'll have to be upgraded to have some of the Dragon Valley stuff, but we will do that later. Right now, her sister Mira is talking to the egg 4 hours and 0 minutes, so I wonder if that means that in 4 hours it's going to hatch. I really want a green dragon, so I'm hoping I chose the right thing. Having her talk to it about weather and the egg paradox, and then, I don't know what else. We don't want physical prowess. That'll give us red. Existentialism. Plot against enemies. Egg paradox. Talk about friends. Talk about the weather. She doesn't have a job, so she can't talk about a job. And I don't even know what I want her to do. It's not even what I want. I don't even know what she wants to do yet. They want an alchemy station. They want to cast, spell on a convertible ingredient. Cast 10 spells, all kinds of fun stuff, love charms, whatnot. But right now, they just really need to focus on getting by and doing what they have to do. So after she finishes talking to the egg, I'll have her pick up the egg. Well, no, we'll have her leave it here. And then she can go check out that Renaissance Fair venue, because I'm pretty excited to see that too. What else can I tell you about these ladies? Okay. So Mira... Yes, they're very similar looking, so I'm going to have a hard time with that at first. Mira is handy, she's brave, she's over-emotional, she's rebellious, she's family-oriented, and she's lucky. And Sara is excitable, family-oriented, daredevil, natural cook, ambitious, and lucky as well. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Obviously, you probably guessed by now, there's sort of a play on... Game of Thrones, Daenerys Targaryen. They're not meant to look exactly like Emilia Clarke. But it's definitely a joke. They have violet eyes. They have white hair. They're meant to be sort of a joke on the Targaryens. And in fact, their last name is Garyon. I did this just to entertain myself. This is not going to be the same story as Game of Thrones, and we may not even really bring it up again. And obviously with the dragons, that opens up a whole lot of doors for Game of Thrones jokes, but even then, I don't think we're gonna really focus on that too much. Now, she's miserable. I could have her go... Oh, hang on. Sorry, my mouse is freaking out. I could have her go... Actually, we don't even need to pause that. Let's have her go apply for a job. My mouse is just freaking out. Oh, she can't apply for a job while she's pregnant. Oh boy. Okay. Well, we can have her go to a cooking class. We don't have a lot of money, but we can consider that as an investment. The only other lot that I put down was the alchemy shop. It's one that's custom, and I didn't change the name yet. And it was made, I will put the thread. I actually used it in another one of my LPs, and I forgot to put the thread down. The link to the thread, because I'm awesome like that. So we will address that as well. Their magic power is all depleted. All depleted. These mailboxes are really, really neat. Okay, lady. And yeah, I'm just going to kind of let Sara do what she wants to do, keep her happy. She can take her cooking class, and that'll set her on the road to doing well in the culinary career. She wants to be a celebrity chef, I think. She wants to reach the top of the culinary career as far as I can, I believe so. Mira wants to be a mystic healer, so she wants to cure 12 different transformed sims using sunlight charm or potent cure elixir, which is something I've never actually used as a lifetime goal, and it's going to be interesting for me to try to pull that off. Who do we have here? Let's introduce ourselves to the people of the town. I know they did a lot of stuff with skin tones and ear sliders and things like that, so I'm really excited to play around with that too. Finn Dolan, and you have Sarah Dolan. I guess they're related somehow. Who's this? Orion Lawless and Dylan Lawless. Oh, so cute. What's up with that? He's got some crazy thing going on with his nose. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Where's the violin stuff? So you go in here, and it's sort of just like a hall. There are bathrooms, I presume. This is a new playground that came with the set, and also these little dragons that you can ride on. They're very cute. I'm actually really jazzed to have some new playground stuff. You can come up here, and there is another archery training field. Where's the violin? There's a place to camp. You can come here and this is a grill, so you can cook here. I'm really excited about that. There's this object here that obviously has shields and whatnot. Can she actually use this while she's pregnant? She can. Oh, well, she's not pregnant, duh. Challenge the board. What does that mean? That's cool. I'd like her to do well in archery, so maybe that's something we'll have her do right now while we're here. And I may stock this pond with a bunch of cool fish if we catch any really good fish. I want her to do the violin thing. Is that here? Is that here? It doesn't look like it. Either that or I'm missing it, which is entirely conceivable. 1,000,000%. Oh, this is cool with the fountain. It's a dragon. Obviously, like I said, a lot of this is inspired by the Celts, which I think is pretty cool. And a lot of previously released sets have, let's go with basic shot. A lot of previously released sets will tie into this, which I got, is good. Obviously there's the potential for upselling there and look at that how you will, but let's be honest, this is a business, so I don't really have a problem with that. I can say so far I do like this world a lot, and I see a lot of potential, so that's my initial sort of feeling on it. Okay, once she's finished with her class, she can actually come here too, and why don't we have her serve up some brunch on the new grill. We can take a look at it. Serve lunch, actually. Not tofu dogs, gross. Okay. Let's see, how's it look? Okay, I feel like these things should be moving. Let's see. It looks like they moved a little bit. Oh, but you know what? I have a mod that reduces tiny textures. I'm gonna have to remove that because I bet you that's counting as a tiny texture, and that's why it's not moving. Either that or it's just a basic... Oh, okay, I see. Really cool. Okay, so she's just learning a basic shot. That's why. And I wonder if you can do this as a career. I know that the NROS mod will probably end up having a career version of archery, which would be really, really neat. What do you... Oh, she's carrying hot dogs. Where did she get them from? Oh, somebody's playing violin. Hang on. Hang on, let's track down whomever is gutting a cat. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's take a look. Oh, who's this? This is Dermot Cullen, a paparazzo. Okay, that's friendly. This is about magic. Wow, that is... It's not great. Excuse me. Okay. Alright, buddy. You did it. There you go. Thank you. Practice archery. I want you to practice quick shots. She is currently cooking. Oh, and of course, I looked away. I'm doing it awesome. I am winning. This is a pretty cool looking grill. I remember during the broadcast, Sim Guru Smitty mentioning how much she likes this grill, and I do. I really, really like it. I think it looks pretty neat. She's obviously very depressed because her husband has died, and I might have her go up to... Why don't you grab a plate? And then I might have her go up to the graveyard. We can take a look at the mausoleum, maybe manage the dead. We can probably pick up his remains, and you can see his ghost. She probably would like that. I don't know. She's brave. I don't... Is she? She's a daredevil, so I don't really worry about that. Uh-oh. Our dragon egg is about to hatch, and nobody's home with the dragon. Wait, let's pause. Pause. Okay. I want to get a good look. 4 minutes remaining. Let's line this up. Okay. Dragon. There we go. Come on. It's hatching. Okay. Oh, Vince Garian would like to. This is her brother, so yes, she would like to chat with him. Oh, you can hear a heartbeat. What do we get? Oh, it's a purple dragon, I think. It's purple red. Oh. Ow. Okay. Let's put him in. Oh, we can't? Alright. Well, we'll have to work on that. Let's name the red dragon. Rafe. There we go. And, well, okay. She can head home. Because she's going to be leaving anyway. What are you doing? Yeah, she's chatting with Vince. Head home. Be nice to Rafe, and you can feed Rafe. Do not set this house on fire, dude. And then I want you to... Yeah, we'll put him in our inventory when she gets back. She's gonna be miserable for a couple days. I really gotta keep her in a good mood so that her baby doesn't have crap traits. Crap traits. Yes, I know. Yes, little dragon. They're pretty cute. They are. They hop around like birds. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So she is conjuring an apple. I would like for you to continue working on archery. I'm not messing around here. Practice archery. Practice archery, quick shot, practice archery, challenge shot, practice archery, extreme shot. Okay. She wants to take a charisma class. I don't know. We have to make her some more friends. I feel like it would be a waste of time at this point. Oh, again, this is a pretty large world. I know. You're very sad. It's very sad. She lost her husband. We'll have her run up and, like I said, we'll go to the mausoleum and she can deal with his remains and maybe bring him back here. I don't know. We'll have to see how she feels when she gets there. Aww. Okay, she fed him. And I want you to talk to Rafe about athletic and then put Rafe in your inventory. What's this look like? Let's have a chat. Okay. You still doing your stuff? She's still working on her stuff. Frangela Dalpy Doe. It's pretty cute. It's a little weird that you can keep them in your inventory like that. And she has the mark of the red dragon. This is something... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. This is something that's you get when you have your dragon with you and have it in your inventory. Then, like, even if you're just carrying it, but carrying it or in your inventory, you get these marks. And they do different things. And this one says the red dragon's strength flows through you. Beds and showers are for lesser sims. So, actually, I'm kind of glad that she is in possession of that because she needs the bonus to her moods and such, which I think is good. Now, I don't know where the graveyard is. I really don't. There's stuff on this side. This is really cool over here. I'm actually kind of excited to go out and explore out here. It'd be cool if there were like tomb type things. What is this? It's like, well, it's like a henge, but it's kind of just like rocks. But yeah, there's probably lots of cool stuff that you can explore out here. Oh, looks like there's an abandoned an abandoned mine, which obviously is just for show, but it's pretty cool. Let's go back up here. Now we're looking for the graveyard. And then we'll have to get out tomorrow and really take a look around the world. Okay. I'm just missing something here. I know it. Oh, here we go. Yes. Visit the City Cairn Memorial Lot. Okay, get going. Get going, Missy. And your poor sister. She seems pretty tired. Riding through town. Yeah, we'll have to really get out and take a look around the world. A lot of these lots are really freaking cool. No, you don't want to watch a wild horse. I'm pretty sure I told the game not to put horses in the world, but... Ooh, hi. Pick up egg. I guess you can just collect them then? That's really neat. Okay, so this is the mausoleum. This is the park. There are horses. Oh, game. Game, you're messing with me. Alright. So this is the graveyard. As you can see, obviously, you know we're at the graveyard. And there's a little bridge here, a little water feature, lots of gravestones. They added some new ones, I think. I don't know if those were already in the game. I don't think they were, but they look really nice. Yeah, essentially. Remains. Taylor Judah, remains. We're going to pick up that egg, like I said, and we're going to go in here and manage the dead. And then poor Mira's going to have to go home soon. Horse. And there's just a horse clopping on through. I'm going to have to make sure that the game reduces the horse population. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm fighting off an infection. A pretty nasty one, actually. So that's why I'm kind of low energy. Lower energy than sometimes it can be. There we go. There's Reese's grave. Let's take it home. I think... She doesn't want to have his actual golden corpse there, but definitely I think that having his remains in general would be good. Let's see, why don't you just head on home? Why don't you go home, Sarah? Go home. Go on. She's pretty bummed. Oh yeah, but, yes, right now I am fighting off an infection, and it doesn't feel great. So if I cough, I apologize. I'm gonna try to remind myself to turn away. This is obviously, this, right here is the town theater, and obviously it's a play on the Globe Theater, which I really like. I actually haven't, I should count the sides to see if it's a tetradecagon, because that's what the Globe Theater is. It has 14 sides. But right now I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so she's home. She's probably gonna sob a little bit more. Yep, see, I'm a genius. And we'll put down this egg, because I would like, put egg down. I would like for Mira to, come on, head on home. Oh, Eagle Eye, what a shot. That is pure unadulterated skill, so she's gonna do well with that, I think. Now she's starting to show. Does she have any skill in archery yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Head on home, and then I want you to talk to Egg. I want you to talk about weather. I want you to talk about friends. Talk to Egg about weather. Talk to Egg about friends. Stop. Oh, honey, stop crying. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I know. It's very sad. Obviously, she's pregnant, and they have very little money, and they just came here, and her brother's a D-bag. And all she has is her sister, and, you know, her sister's great. They love each other, but seriously, she's a little bummed, and who can blame her? Okay, I was a little concerned that it would take them a while to get home, and yes, it is currently taking them kind of a long time to get home. I know, you're tired. Come on. Get it together. Your sister's gonna make some dinner. You can eat the dinner. Now, these are obviously, this house is decorated with things that came with the set. This chamber pot is plumbing, and obviously it actually flushes, but it's meant to resemble a chamber pot. And here's a sink, which is pretty cool. I I like this this etching, this carving in it. Having a hard time telling. I'll have to turn on the light and get a really good look at it. Keep talking to the egg. In 3 hours and 21 minutes. Alright. Oh, we have his remains, so let's put his remains out. Where should we put them? We can put them outside. Let's put them out here, next to his Philosopher's Stone. Okay, so she's talking to him. She's very hungry. Alright, how's this? It's decent quality. I know. I feel very badly. Call households meal. So grab a plate, and then I want you to use the pate. And she's not currently tired because she still has the mark of the red dragon, so I'm not too worried about her. However, Mira is a mess right now, so she's gonna eat. And then, you know what, actually, Sarah, don't use the toilet because your sister has to. She's gonna eat, she's gonna use this, she's going to take a nice shower, and then she's gonna sleep. And they're just gonna share a bed for now. I don't see why they shouldn't turn a sim into a toad. She wants to turn a sim into a toad, and then eventually she'll be able to cure them. But I think it's not a great way to go about it. That doesn't seem like the way to make a bunch of friends in this town, so we won't do that just yet. You're not going to be able to wash that, so you may as well just put that down. Don't get annoyed. Just put it down. And then put away leftovers. Go ahead. Get moving, girls. Alright. As you can see, they're not perfectly identical. I'll have to line them up so they're next to each other, but they are not perfectly identical. Sarah, why don't you clean this up? And then, like, the stove's a little modern looking and things like that. Okay, the premise of this world, obviously, to make everything fit together instead of having to rework the entire core concepts of the game, is that this world is existing in our era, and the reason that they are behind is essentially because, why don't you serve dinner anyway? You're fine. Serve some dinner. And that way, your cooking skill will go up. Yes, that this world, Dragon Valley, is geographically isolated from all other modern worlds, which is why it's so far behind. So if you look at the way that the map is set up, that's obviously meant to be conducive to that story. I think it works. You know, it's one of those things. I suppose because I'm a Doctor Who fan, I'm just really used to hand-waving things, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. And that's the narrative they're going with, and I'm pretty comfortable with that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Like I said, for the purposes of my narrative, there is a world, or there's actually a town nearby where these ladies have lived. So, there you go. Okay, so her cooking skill should go up in just a moment. Let's zip that along. And she should start getting tired now, because that moodlet went away. So, yeah, her hygiene is starting to go down. Alright, she wants to buy a stove worth at least $450, but we really need to save money. She wants to join the painter career, but we're not going to do that. Our dragon egg is about to hatch. Let's see what we get. If it's another red dragon, I'm going to cry. Oh, we got the black armored dragon. Yay! Okay, so that's going to be Mira's dragon. And what can you do about logic? Summon a ghost, death flower. Oh, that's freaking cool. Okay, so I want you to, actually I'll have Sarah, after she's done cooking, she can feed this dragon. And then, no, well, you know what? No, I changed my mind. Why don't you put away, or kick it up a notch. Put away leftovers. And then use. And then I would like for... I know you're sleepy, but I want you to come out here and play, or feed Play. Uh-oh, he's doing something creepy. What'd you do there? What'd you do? And then I want you to... We'll put him in our inventory as soon as she's up. I know you're tired. She got a bad night's sleep. Okay, what are you doing, dude? This is like some Dark Souls crap. Alright. There we go. How cute. We really need to get a green dragon. Now, I don't know if you can actually, like... I think you just have to build relationship, maybe? I don't think you can actually, like, kill them or anything like that. So I want you to put the black dragon in your inventory. And then I want you to go back to sleep. Let's check on your sister. Okay. What's this? The fly interaction. Is he going to fly around? How does this work? She's pregnant. Okay. I don't know why her stomach's not showing. It's an outfit that she's actually allowed to wear while she's pregnant, but what are you going to do? Isn't enough empty space here for a dragon to fly. Okay. She wants to play catch. Put him in... Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let your sister... Meh. For 6 hours, she also has... Oh, that's the mark of the red dragon. She has the mark of the black dragon. The power of the black dragon is strong. Eating and sleeping don't seem as important anymore, so you don't have to eat. So, okay, the red dragon does hygiene, and the black dragon does hunger. Oh, and it just completely replenished her needs. That is freaking cool. These are some sweet things, and they are totally game-breaking so far. Let me just say that right out of the gate. I feel that these are pretty game-breaking, but that's okay. I'm comfortable with that. Alright, so they want to play catch. Why don't you two actually spend some time hanging out with each other? Wait, I'm clicking on the wrong salmon. I keep doing this. Alright, so friendly. Oh, she can't really do much while she's getting up. This is actually going to really sort of revolutionize gameplay in general, because like so far aliens have been the only Sims that haven't really had to sleep and all of that. They had to eat and all of that still though. Okay, so I want you to friendly announce pregnancy, friendly ask about day, friendly ask about degree. You know about her degree, but what are you gonna do? I don't know why. Sister. Yeah, I don't know why romantic is showing up. It's a little weird, but it's probably from my Woohooer mod. Ask if Sim slept well. Let's see. Ask about book. Okay, so here's my thoughts. This part hasn't been going on for too long, but we've explored the dragons and whatnot. It's probably what you're going to see with any other LP that's of this right now. But we can, I would say that the best thing we can do is stop this installment right here. And then we'll have to pick up later. We'll have to pick up, it's 4:50 a.m. So... I don't think they're going to need to sleep for a while. I don't know if they're going to have to sleep at all. But I feel like maybe today we should invite over their brother and really have a chat about just things in general that need to be dealt with and done. And before before Sarah, excuse me, this is Sarah. Pregnant one is Sarah. Before Sarah gets, too heavy with child. We can invite their brother Vince over and it shouldn't irk him that much. Actually, here's a good opportunity while they're both sort of making neutral faces. This is what Sarah looks like. There you go. She's got a very intense sort of face. And this is what Mira looks like. So yes, they're not perfectly identical, just so you know. But they are twin sisters. So they were born at the same time. They are just not identical. There's a strong family resemblance, though. Okay, so I think, yeah. I think that'll be it for this time. Sorry it wasn't as long as my usual parts. If you're new to my channel and my videos, welcome. Thank you so much for checking things out. If you're a regular viewer, also thank you for viewing and joining me in this journey. I'm having a lot of fun doing these videos. I'm also very sorry for the decently low energy tonight. It's a pretty nasty infection, but no worries. It's clearing up. So just know that I'm working on it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. This video is actually up to, like, sometimes I record pretty far in advance, so I can't always do what people suggest. But like, if you have any questions, if you want me to check out certain lots and things like that, go right ahead and leave that in the comments, because this video is actually current. FYI. So, thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.